Speaking of a corner, there is going to be no corner of a giant storage unit over in southern Indiana that is unfilled with massive amounts of merchandise by the time that you hear this, and the imminent pre-order on sale date is approaching fast on Saturday, September 2nd, and we're talking about the Midnight Express 40th anniversary action figure set. We've said on the past couple of programs all the details. I don't want to bore everybody with going over everything again. You can go to the YouTube channel and look up the clip. Jim Cornette announces Midnight Express action figures for the entire story. But basically, this is not only the first time that the Midnight Express, all four of us have been in an action figure 4-pack. It'll be the last time. This is an exclusive project of JimCornette.com and Cornette's Collectibles through Figures Toy Company. Thank them for their kind support in all of this. And this is for our 40th anniversary. We won't be having another, as I mentioned, because Bobby Eaton can't be part of them. But he is part of this because the last time, and I spoke to his daughter, Taryn. That's one of the things I was doing Friday instead of driving a flaming car down the street. That was definitely the last time that he signed anything was the contracts for these figures to be made. And she is so grateful to the feedback and the support that everybody has, given us so far on that the set looks cool and they like the book and whatever. She's grateful. Dustin, one of Bobby's sons, apparently has just had twins. So there's more grandkids now. And this is something that's going to be a boon to them. But at any rate, so this is the last anniversary. This is the only 4-pack that's ever going to be done. There's going to be 2,000 of these things. They come with the 28-page full-color book with milestones and high points in our careers, lots of color pictures, also an autographed picture of myself, Dennis, and Stan, and I can personalize to any specifications. There are about 100 packages with autographed pictures from all four of us because Bobby had pre-signed some for things the pandemic came we never got to do. And there's 9 packages with the Midnight Express scrapbook signed by all four of us. The last 9 that I can beg, borrow, steal, or otherwise cajole away from anybody. And pre-orders for these, as I mentioned, begins at JimCornette.com on Saturday, September 2nd at noon Eastern. But if you go to JimCornette.com right now, click on the banner on the homepage, you can see pictures of everything, all the information. And the reason why we're doing the pre-orders is we didn't have any timing frame, as we know, on these boats from China. So we decided to set the date, and the boat got in and everything cleared customs a couple weeks ahead of time. But the action figures are in this country. They are about to be, as I mentioned, in southern Indiana tomorrow. And where
those poor figures.
Me and the Feather, well, I know it's but they're only going to have to stay for a limited amount of time until people buy them and they're rehomed.
Save these figures. Get them out of Indiana, folks.
Get them out of Sellersburg. Just get them out of Sellersburg. There's some places in Indiana we can work with.
Bring them to Byersburg. Buy them today.
I see what you did there. But the Feather Bottoms are standing by to get 2 tons of action figures, and the pre-orders will begin, as I said, on September 2nd. And at that point in time, when the orders come in, I'll be personalizing the pictures. The Feather Bottoms will be packing boxes and sets, because also I didn't mention the certificate of authenticity that comes with each one of these sets, indicating that all the autographs are genuine and that this is one of a set of only 2,000. And then the first Saturday in October, the general on sale will begin, if there are any left of the Midnight 4-packs, along with my Christmas season starts the first Saturday in October. And all the pre-orders we are aiming to have packed and ready to be shipped by the first week of October. That's going to take it's going to blunt the onslaught that we usually get bogged down by And this is so we hope that everybody can get everything, even the international customers, that they want for Christmas by Christmas. And again, as I mentioned, Taryn is so happy about this, not only because of the financial boon that it will be to the kids and grandkids, but also so that the kids and grandkids can have these. Bobby's, she said, has 7 grandkids now, but he only saw 4 of them. So they're at least going to be able to have this on the shelf. And I guess I should mention again one more time that each of the Midnights and Bobby's family will be sharing in the profits from the Midnight 4-pack, any of the 40th anniversary merchandise equally, so that because that was basically how he wanted it to be. All righty. But anyway, Saturday, September 2nd, Dennis Condrey, I won't say, but Dennis Condrey has a bet with me on whether these will sell out in advance or not. And I ain't going to say who's picking what, but prove one of us wrong. How about that? And we will see what happens if there are any left to go on general sale first Saturday in October. You are a collectible maniac.
I am a collectible person, yes.
And most of the time, when you pre-order things, I mean, I remember one time Stacy pre-ordered this Batman Joker office set thing, and it was like 6 months ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to wait. You got your money tied up. If you pre-order this on September 2nd or in the first few weeks of September, we will be mailing by the end of the first week of October.
I probably right now have about 20 different things that are pre-ordered for 2025.
Well, you're a sap.
What? What do you mean I'm a sap?
You're a sap.
What? Why you say that?
Look at the goddamn the fires in Hawaii, the fucking thunderstorms in the goddamn United States, the fucking inclement weather everywhere.
The thunderstorms. What will I do?
We're not going to make it to 2025. The earth is rebelling.
I'm going to make it to 2025 or I'm going to get my money back. Right, Colin? But anyway.
How would... Well, now, Stephen P. New said it probably wouldn't take till 2025 to chase that weasel down. But no, how are you going to get your money back because of an extinction level event if you don't know that that event is going to happen until it takes place?
Do you think an extinction level event will stop the U.S. Postal Service and UPS and FedEx? I think not. These people are hardworking, everyday Americans who are out there, no matter what, whether it's snow, whether it's rain, whether it's soot,
nuclear fallout,
whatever it may be, they will be there.
I don't know that I see my current mailman trudging up the fucking driveway in nuclear fallout.
Well, maybe there needs to be new blood, a new class. Kind of like WCW. We'll get like the new blood of mailmen and they'll go to war with the old blood on the streets of the apocalyptic United States.
I can't believe we're having this ridiculous conversation because you've missed an important point that renders this meaningless.
What?
How much advance notice do they have of the extinction level event?
That I couldn't tell you. I would need the.
If it's 6 months, they might say, well, fuck, I got to go to work for at least 3 of those before I fuck off. But if it's 12 hours from now, the world is going to explode. You think you're going to fucking go deliver the goddamn advertising circulars?
That is crazy. You know, if we have no notice, if it's just like an asteroid's headed towards us, you have 12 minutes.
See, and that's the thing. That's another thing is that, for heaven's sake, the notice depends on your behavior and your activity. And we were talking about if you're going to get your money back for the pre-orders. Let's say it's now 2023, you've pre-ordered stuff for 2025. If in 2024 we find out that in 9 months or so something's going to happen, you might be able to get your money back. But if it's next Tuesday, these people are going to say, fuck him, I'm not sending him his money back. What's he going to do, sue me? So you're fucked.
Well, there is the afterlife and karma.
Well, but just here's the problem. Will you get the same satisfaction if somebody gets it in the afterlife if you're already after your own life?
If it's the afterlife and someone who screwed me over, it's brought to the attention of everyone that this happened and they get kicked out of heaven, yeah, it's worth it.
What if he's not even there to begin? What if he wasn't admitted to begin with? How are you going to get, is hell got an extradition fucking agreement? If he's already in hell, what more can you do to him?
I could just, laugh, Mock.
See, I don't think if he's standing on his head and fucking runny diarrhea with fucking devils setting his ass on fire that he's going to fucking worry about whether you're laughing and mocking him.
All right.
You got other things to think about.
What are we even talking about anymore?
No, you went on this strange conversation just because you can't admit that you've made a stupid financial decision to prepay for something 2 years from now when we don't know whether the world will end between now and then.
We don't know if the world will end between now and when the Midnight Express figures go on sale.
But we got a pretty good idea.
No, we have no idea. It can happen within 12 minutes. We've just established that. We have no idea.
No, we didn't establish it could. We established what if. But here's the thing. If you pre-order in the month of September and your shit's being mailed in October, you got a pretty good chance of getting that before we all have fucking leprosy and gangrene from all the goddamn radiation poisoning.
So your issue isn't between now and September. It's basically September to October. That's the window right there where if the world ends without notice, you end up screwing everyone over the way you're accusing everyone else of doing.
That's true. But because it's such a short window, and we would probably have an inkling if something was going to go on by now, I think everybody's safe to make the purchase.
What if something just comes flying out of the galaxy or into the galaxy?
They got the telescopes now. They can see ages and eons away.
Ages and eons away?
Yeah, you can see
eons.
You can see eons. You can see forever and ever. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow, come what may.
So they can't.
Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
So these scientists would see if anything was going to happen between September and October, but for some reason they wouldn't see anything after that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
What?
That's clear as mud. I'm saying that they can't see until 2025, but they can see until the end of October. So you're good to order the Jim Cornette action figures or the Midnight Express action figures from JimCornette.com because we know we're pretty good between now and probably at least Thanksgiving.
You said they see eons away. They can't see 2025?
Well, no, that's years.
No, but what's coming to Earth is already coming to Earth. So it may hit Earth in 2025, but they'd be able to see it because it would already be out there. Heading this way.
See, these things change angles. It's like a big pinball machine. You can't be certain.
What, space is like a big pinball machine?
Space, the final frontier. These are the Voyagers of the pinball machine, the universe. No, but anyway, if anybody sends me their money in September, we'll still be around for me to send them their shit in October. That's pretty safe. Midnight Express action figures.
That's right. And if not, you have no recourse in the afterlife, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no, of course you don't have recourse. Because you're fucked. Pushing up daisies.